YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I groom Luna at home. Now, Luna is a bichon fraise mixed with a toy poodle. So anyone that knows that has a poodle, you know how their hair texture is, and it's kind of hard to maintain. But with that being said, I try and groom her every no longer than 3 weeks, but it's been longer than 3 weeks just because I've been so busy. So as you can see, I have a grooming arm that I recently just bought, like maybe a couple months ago, and I just started using it, and it's helped tremendously. And I have all of the products that I will link down below, or at least try to link down below, that I use in this video. I'm gonna first start by brushing her out. Just because, like I said, it's been longer than 3 weeks since I've groomed her. So her hair is a little bit matted up. So when I brush her out, I'm going to be using this detangling spray, and it helps really well. Okay. She's really going to hate me. She's already whining. Oh, and when I brush her out, I try to use a comb as well, just because it's a little bit easier for her. And while I groom her, I try and put a towel down because she slips and slides everywhere on this table. I'd like to get like a mat or something so she doesn't slide everywhere anymore. But this grooming arm came with this attachment and this attachment as well, and also this, and it like basically holds her up in the air. So we're gonna go ahead and put her on here. I'm gonna take off her harness. Her harness is what really makes her get her chest matted up, I feel like. But it's my fault for not grooming her sooner like I should have. But I just put this around her arm, or around her neck. Tighten it a little bit. She's gotten a lot better with me grooming her. But yeah, she's already gotten way easier to groom at home with this arm. Like I used to try to groom her in the garage, and right now we're in my bathroom. Just because it's closed in and I can just easily clean up all of the hair when we're done. But I used to groom her in the garage, and it was a nightmare. So I'm just going to spray her down with this detangler. That works wonders. I rub it in. I'm just going to do a quick brush through before I get her in the tub and wash her. This brush works really well. You just gotta be careful not to get it too close to her skin. But it does work really well, getting out the mess. So I just kind of lightly do it like this. Not to get it too deep. But I recently just started grooming her at home, and I haven't taken her back to the groomers just to save money. And the reason I try and groom her no longer than 3 weeks, so I try to groom her every like 2 to 3 weeks, is because her hair gets so matted up and she hates being brushed out. She's literally hating this right now. But I don't have a choice, Luna. You need brushed out. So I'll see you guys after I get her all brushed out. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and give her a bath real quick. I'm going to use this deodorizing lavender and oatmeal dog wash. I got it from Ross if you guys want it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a bath real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, while the soap is sitting in her, I like to try and brush her teeth out with this. I just got this from Walmart, so you guys can get it as well. And I just used this thing. Okay, guys. She's out of the bath. That was my first time ever using that shampoo, and I'm not a big fan of it. Like, the shampoo felt very, like, cheap. Like, it feels like it's not very good. And I'm gonna blow dry her. So I do not recommend going and getting that shampoo because I don't like that shampoo. I just don't like how it feels. But anyways, I'm gonna blow dry her out. Okay, she's like non-stop moving. So I'm gonna switch her onto this thing and see if it'll help a little bit. I don't know, maybe that'll help. Who knows? Okay. I'd say she's about 90% dry now. If you guys can't tell, she's a very awkward dog to groom. She does not like her back to be touched, so she's shaking non-stop whenever I touch her back. Okay, you're so weird, Luna. She does not keep her head up. She's always keeping it down. And same with her face. I'll just go in with clippers like this and shape it. When she's still damp up here. While I brush her out, I've kind of noticed that she's had like a little bit of mats, and I plan on shaving her really short anyways. So I just went ahead and clipped the mats with these scissors out, just so it's easier to deal with now instead of waiting. See a mat right there, I'm just gonna cut it out. But overall, she's not that matted up. She just gets matted up where her harness lays, which isn't terrible. Oh my lord, Luna! But make sure, like, before you fully go in with the clippers, she's 100% dry. Or else I don't think it will do very good. Yeah, I do not like how that soap is. It's like making her feel grimy and gross. And I know it's that soap, it's not her spray, because I always use this spray and it never feels like that. So it's definitely that soap. So do not use that soap. She goes shaking. I'm gonna go back in with the blow dryer and try and get the rest of her hair dry. almost dried now. So what I like to do is put her in this thing, and I like to work on her legs, her tail, and her face first before I work on her body. Just because, I don't know, that's just what I like to do. And what I found is to be easier for me. So this thing, I love this thing because she pretty much just hangs from it. Calms her down once she's in it, which is a little bit awkward to put her in it. She's overall such an awkward dog. I don't know if you guys have noticed that yet. She's so awkward. So weird. Just clip her up into this thing, and she hangs like that. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm gonna do is just brush her legs out as best as I can, and take the scissors and shape them as well as I can also. Okay guys, so I'm basically gonna show you how I shape her legs. Just brush out her legs really, really well. Basically just try to grab her hair like this, her underneath part of her leg, and just clip it and make it straight. So get it as straight as possible, doesn't have to be perfect. And I also try to line it up right here as well. Without getting it too close to her skin. I go in with the clippers, which I will link these down below. But I believe it came with like 3 different attachments to it, and I put it on the shortest one when I clip her. But yeah, this is the brand Wall. And I just do it. I just go right in. Start from her upper leg. And these are battery operated, so you just put batteries in it really, really well. And she hates it, but it's gotta get done. Shape the inside of her paw right here, which you guys can't even see. There you go. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just don't like it when her hair's super, super long. I try and shape her paws as best as I can. Like so. With the clippers again on this paw. But from this angle, she still has some long pieces of hair. Let's see. I think that's as best as that paw is gonna get. So I'm gonna move on to her other paw. Again, just brushing it out as best as possible. Which her paws, or her legs, aren't really that matted up. Which is good, because when her hair's long, the paws is what, like, the number one thing that gets matted up easily. What do you guys over here? And we're gonna do the same thing with this. You see how this one's a little bit more shaped and this one's still fluffy. Uneven. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I just try and get it as straight as I can and as short as I can. Then I go in with the clipper and start from up here and go down. Okay guys, fast forward a little bit. I had to turn the camera off because it was overheating. But I just finished all of her legs. So this is what she's looking like now. So now I'm going to go in and do her face, which I will show you guys how to do that. This is what she's looking like right now. I'm no professional. I don't claim to be a professional. This is just like what I've done at home and what I've learned myself. So like if any of you have any tips or tricks on like what I could do to be better, definitely comment those down below. Just try and shape it up a little bit. But she's so awkward. I like don't know how to do it very well. So if you have any tricks on how to trim up their face a little bit easier, definitely comment down below. No. You're so awkward. Go in and cut this hair out of her face a little bit. Out of her eyes. Like it. Just try and cut all of the hair out of her eyes as best as I can. So her face looks a little bit better. Just a little bit better. But again, she doesn't like it when I do her face, so that's like the worst part. She's too scared. I know you, Luna. Okay guys, I just brushed out her tail and had to cut a little mat out that was on here. I just did her behind, shaped up her backside. So now I'm really gonna focus on her hair, on her whole entire body. And whenever I'm done, I just like go back through and look at her and make sure if it's done how I want it done. So I'm gonna go back in with the clippers, the smallest guard. And just shave her up. And you wanna go Go in the direction of hair growth. Do not go like this. Go like this. Which is not going to turn out perfect because she's constantly moving around. She doesn't like her back being touched. So, which I try not to like do this. That's one thing I need to work on. You need to let it like just glide across her hair and not dig it in, if that makes any sense to you guys. I try to get her back first before I get her stomach. I know, Luna. Which I believe these clippers are made to only touch up. Like maybe like touch up her legs, her head. It's not meant to shave her entire body. But I never let her hair grow out super, super long anyways. So it's not like I'm dealing with like a super hairy, matted up dog. Anyways. Luna. And with her hair on her stomach, or like the hair right here, I just try and clip it with my hands. When I stretch it out like this, I can kind of know where her skin is, so I don't accidentally get her skin. But yeah, right here is like a very awkward spot. I don't know, it's all about figuring out, Luna, what's best for your dog. See, like she's being crazy. I'm gonna try and do her head. Last time I accidentally gave her a mohawk without even knowing. Stop moving. Luna, you're not going anywhere. You're not done yet, sis. Come here. This honestly might be the best I'm gonna get it today because she's acting crazy. As you can tell, Luna does not like anything. So I think this is the best she's gonna get, guys. Which she doesn't look terrible. It's just I might go back in here with some scissors but this is as best as she's gonna get. Okay, so I brought her treats in here. So what I like to do is put this on her nose and her paws. I believe I got this from PetSmart. Because Luna's nose gets really, really dry. I don't know why. It's always been like that. Which I've heard if your dog's nose is dry, they're sick. But she's always had a dry nose. And I don't know why. Then I'm gonna rub this on her paws. I try and do this once in a while. That pretty much is how I groom Luna at home. It could have been way better, but you know. She's very hard to deal with, and this is why I've been learning to try and do it at home, because the groomers don't like her very much. But that pretty much wraps up today's video. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any tips and tricks on how to do any of the stuff that I've done, but like know how to do it easier or know how to do it better, comment them down below. But I also forgot I have to clip her nails really quick. But that's pretty much the last step that I do. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and stay tuned for more content. Bye guys!